Welcome back, fam. This is Chris with Food for Your Thoughts. Hope you're having a wonderful day and really staying safe and taking care of yourself. And today it is all about angel number 77 vibration and why you keep seeing this number. So if you've been seeing this number 77 popping up in your life, this presentation is for you. But before then, be sure to click that like, subscribe button down below. I greatly appreciate it. And also check the description area. I have some great information, to further enlighten you on your journey to self-discovery and knowledge of self, right? And that's what it's all about. And remember, guys, it's all about, our purpose and mission require learning life lessons and to gain experience and knowledge for our soul's growth. So growth requires change. Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, is going to drive yourself crazy. So all you got to do is just change up your stilo, change up your style, change up your routine, and with something that serves you. So, always add that personal growth, personal development, knowledge of self, leaving no stone unturned by using your birth numbers, your life path, destiny, and also looking into your natal chart, right? Leaving no stone unturned. And remember, your thoughts, belief, words, emotion, and actions is always going to equal your reality and your results. And we continue this light code series. Again, it's all about the number 77 vibration. And many of you guys are going through a spiritual awakening, and you really kind of waking up from that slumber, and the veil is being lifted, right? And you're starting to ask more questions. You're having different feelings and emotions, right? And that's normal. But the main thing is you're asking why. What is my purpose, and why are we here at this time, and what can I do to help raise the frequency and vibration on the planet, right? And help people. And that's what it's all about. And it's all about your hero's journey. And remember, these synchronicities, either the numbers, the animals, sounds, you name it, these are just your confirmation and many checkpoints along your way to remind you, like, hey, you have a purpose and mission to fulfill. Don't forget. But in the meantime, don't go here, go there, right? And so you have to figure out what these messages mean for you. So I'm sharing my experience and perspective with you, and I know it's going to add value to you, okay? But many of you guys been having all these different synchronistic events happening, with supernatural aid, a threshold guardian, and you realize, like, hey, there's more to life than what we've been told, right? And so now you really investigate, doing your proper research, trusting your own intuition, and you be getting all kind of help from all over the place, people that you don't even know. And here I am, I'm that coach, mentor, that long lost, friend from eons, and we made an agreement, like, hey, Chris, along the way, send out a message that's on the frequency, and I'll make sure I remember. Just remind me, of what I need to do to get back on track, so I can, tune back into myself and back in the source. So again, that's part of my job. I'm giving you a quick tune up so you can tune back into yourself and your life path, because a lot of people been distracted and living somebody else's life path, okay? But this is your hero's journey. So I'm giving you some proper expectations, some direction, a little motivation, saying like, hey, you're going in the right direction, you can do it. And also some little cheat codes so you can oversee all the BS and skip some levels, right? So, unless you want to do things the hard way. So I just don't want you to repeat a lot of the mistakes that I did. So I did a lot of the hard work. But if you don't know your life path number, personal numbers, things of that nature, after this presentation, go back. I did all the work for you. Just you'll see it, how to calculate my own birth chart number, right? And I'll walk you all the way through it. All right. So, but with that being said, this is all about you being reborn. All right. You made an agreement that at a certain point in time in your life, you need that wake up call. And you need this constant reminders to get you back on track so you can fulfill your agreement, okay? But again, by having this knowledge, you got to use these 7 Hermetic Principles. They're going to take you far. That's what these are the keys that are going to help you see over the BS and skip levels, right, during your transformation. However, you need to put these things into practice. The 7 Hermetic Principles, the Kabbalion. And it's always, as long as you focus on knowledge of self, the money and things will naturally gravitate, all the resources, okay? But focus on knowledge of self and self-discovery, all right? And so on your path and using these 7 Hermetic Principles, what will happen is the masses of people are being carried along, obedient to the environment, the wills and desires of others stronger than themselves. Heredity, suggestion, other outward causing moving them about like pawns on the chessboard of life. But the master, like us, right? Because we use these 7 Hermetic Principles, we rise to the plane above and dominate our moods, character, qualities, powers, as well as our environment surrounding us, and becoming movers instead of pawns. Okay, three initiatives, the Kabbalion. All right, guys. And when you see, long story short, in my opinion, when you see this number, this is a message from your spiritual team letting you know, like, hey, you're on the right path. You're living and serving your divine life purpose as guided. So due to your efforts, discernment and good choices, your just rewards are on the way into your life. Your angels ask that you keep up the great work, and stay grateful and stay focused, okay? But remember, knowledge of self is more important, and each of these messages is going to be different for you. So proper discernment and trust your own intuition, okay? Utilize these 7 Hermetic Principles. So let's talk a little bit more about this 77. I'm going to get you guys out of here, okay? Now, when it comes to this 77, that 7 is amplified or double, right? So when you see that, this number 7, it relates to inner strength and intuition, contemplation, discernment, understanding others, inner strength again, tenacity, learning, education, empathetic, psychic abilities, endurance, determination, spiritual enlightenment, development, spiritual awakening, and divine life purpose. And also this number 7 relates to good fortune. And that's why a lot of people always think about 777, like on the playing the what do you call it, the wheel when you at the casino or whatever, right? The jackpot, the slot machine. There you go, Chris. So, but anywho, people can relate to that. Now, this angel number 77 can indicate that you really have listened to your divine guidance and now are putting that wisdom to work in your day-to-day life. Now your desires and wishes are coming to fruition in your life as a direct result of your actions and positive attitude to life. Now the time has come to really reap these rewards that your diligence and determined efforts, okay? So you are being commended by your angels as your successes are inspiring and uplifting. You are helping and teaching others by being a positive example for others to follow. Now, this number also indicates that you are being congratulated and your efforts have been well noted by the angelic and spiritual realms. You are on the right path and you are living and serving your divine life purpose as guided. Now, due to your efforts again, discernment, good choices, and judgments, your just rewards are on the way in your life, and your angels ask you to keep up the great work. And as we get out of here, again, that 77 is a very positive sign, and it tells you to expect miracles to occur in your life, okay? When you have more in your life, you have more to share. All right. So remember, as these energies come into your life, remember where everything comes from and use that cause and effect. Okay. So, just trust your intuition, put in the work each and every day, focus on yourself each and every day. And through, repetition and through compounding, you're going to build something very special. Okay. But you have to have a plan, guys. So if we do a quick recap, when it comes to this number 77, again, it's just letting you know you're on the right path and letting you know that your just rewards are on the way. Remember, knowledge itself is very important. Learn these 7 Hermetic Principles. On the surface level, when you see this number 7, it's all about inner wisdom, intuition, discernment, tenacity, psychic abilities, determination, enlightenment, and spiritual awakening, divine life purpose, good fortune. This angel number also, it letting you know that you listen to your divine guidance and you have put in, you put that wisdom to work in your day-to-day life. So your desires, and wishes are coming to, fruition in your life. So your attitude, time is reaping all those rewards, and you're being committed, by the spiritual realm for all your successes are really inspiring a lot of people to transform their lives by what? Setting an example for others to follow. So guys, at the end of the day, have fun. Use that cause and effect again. So, instead of being that effect are those people who, who believe in luck, wait for luck to happen. But, instead of waiting for the effect to happen in your life, won't you be the cause? That way you can create your own luck instead of waiting for the effect to happen. So be the cause of your own luck, right? Or the own effect in your life. But this number 77, guys, we reduce a little bit here. So it comes down to number 14, and which breaks down to a number 5. But when I see a number 14 on the surface level, that number 1 is all about new beginnings, fresh start. You got to use polarity here, all about leadership, initiative. And at the same time frame, flip side of that number 1, don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone, because if you don't show your leadership, that means you lacking, right? You're not doing what you're supposed to do. Number 4, it's all about setting goals. Do you have plans for yourself, right? That's the flip side. If you don't have a plan, you're not going anywhere. You don't have any direction, which leads to that 5. 5 just telling you, from your spiritual realm, at the core vibration, use your talents, have fun, use your inner genius. And at the end of the day, don't burn yourself out, because this number 5 is all about, choices, changes, and learning life lessons through experience, okay? And at the end of the day, guys, this is all about number 77 vibration and what it means to me, what I've experienced in my life, throughout my 45 years, okay? And why you keep saying it, but our purpose and mission require learning life lessons and to gain experience and knowledge for our souls grow. Share your knowledge and wisdom with people. Your thoughts, belief, words, emotion, and actions are always going to equal your reality and your results. So this is Chris with Food for Your Thoughts. Be sure to click that like and subscribe button down below. We'll be back with the number 88. Until then, stay grateful and focused, fam. Peace.